On this slide, I would like to talk a little bit more about how to do some of the vector sketches for the vectors that you might see over the next couple of days. We've already talked about vector A being at 0 degrees and how you don't actually draw a triangle for a vector that's at 0, 90, 180, or 270 degrees. You just know that that's all in the X or all in the Y or whatever. Let's take a look at vector B, which is at 60 degrees. 60 degrees is closest to north, so notice I'm going to draw my north axis or positive y-axis there. I'm going to draw my 30 meters vector there. That is 30 degrees from north. Again, if Superman were to fly this way, Lois Lane would have to walk due north, and then she would have to walk due east. So that would be the correct component vector for vector, or correct component sketch for vector B. Vector C is at 280 degrees. 280 degrees is closest to 270, which is straight down. 280 is just a little bit further. So again, that's the 10 degrees right there. That vector is 70 meters. To get there again, Lois would have to walk straight down, and then she would have to walk east to get there. Vector D at 150 degrees. 150 degrees is closest to 180. There's the 180. That is 30 degrees from 180. That vector is 90 meters long. Again, Lois would have to walk to the left and then straight up to get there. So let's label this one vector C and this one vector D. Let's take a look at the last one, vector E, 200. 200 is also closest to 180. 200 is down here. That is 20 degrees difference. Again, Lois in her stilettos would have to walk to the left and then this time walk down. So those are the correct component sketches for vectors B, C, D, and E. In set 2, the vectors are given in a different manner. You will see that these are given in the actual compass angles. The nice thing about these is this is what the component method was designed for. If you look at vector A, it says that it's at north, move 20 towards east. So you do with your components exactly what it says. There's north. And then you move 20 degrees towards east. So 20 degrees towards east means the vector is right there. And again, we will label that 20 degrees and we'll label that 60 kilometers. The northeast indicates exactly what Lois is going to have to walk to get there. She'll first have to walk north and then she'll have to walk east. Vector B similarly is east-north. So again, you're going to start first with east and then 10 degrees towards north. There's the 10 degrees right there. Again, that indicates what Lois will have to walk to get there. East 30 south in vector C. East is there, walking towards the south. I'm going to stop putting in the angles and the magnitudes. I didn't actually put in the magnitude for B. C, D, and E, I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to kind of draw the sketches without the magnitudes and the angles. Of course, you would need to include those in yours. North, 10 degrees west. There's the north. I'm going to move 10 degrees towards the west. So that's what that triangle looks like. And then lastly, I can barely squeeze it in here. South, 40 west. South is straight down. I'm going to move 40 towards west. 40 towards west is that way. So those are the components there. And again, for C, D, and E, you would, of course, in your own pictures have to include what these angles are and what the magnitudes of the hypotenuses are.